Our sportsNOLA.com trivia question of the evening, the Heisman Trophy, gets handed out Saturday night, and a running back probably wins it. What common bond do 3 of the 4 most recent running back winners share? Did you think about it? They were drafted in the first round by guess who? The New Orleans Saints. Ricky Williams, Reggie, and Mark Ingram. So I guess that means the Saints will draft Derrick Henry in the first round this offseason. I don't know, I'm just kidding. Who knows? Maybe I shouldn't be.
They'll trade up. They'll trade up.
Trade up. There you go. Ken Trahan, sportsNOLAtv. It is time now for our hot seat topic of the day, where we put Brian Alley Walsh on the hot seat with a hot topic of the day. Should Peyton Manning return as a starter when healthy? Brian, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Trahan. Great topic this week, as always. Brock Osweiler. Let's deal with Brock first, all right? He's 3-0 as a starter since replacing Mr. Manning. We all love Peyton Manning. I could go on and on about his stats. He's a 5-time NFL MVP. He's a Super Bowl MVP in XLI. 13 4,000-yard passing seasons, on and on and on. He holds the passing yardage record. This gentleman, 39 years old, he's trying to come back from plantar fasciitis. Is that correct?
Fasciitis.
Fasciitis.
Nice try.
Thank you very much. Who knows when he's going to come back? It could be maybe not till the playoffs. As long as Brock Osweiler continues to do an effective job, in my opinion, he's certainly not Peyton Manning. But is he a good game manager? Yes, he is. He's got 3 NFL starts to his credit, okay? He's played well enough for them to win. He does a great job of distributing the football. I think he understands his role. If Denver continues to win, I say stay with Brock Osweiler. Okay, this is not, it might look like a slap to Peyton Manning because of his legacy. But you know what? If I'm Gary Kubiak, I stay with the guy that's bringing me and still in the hot seat, and that's Brock Osweiler. If he falters, you go back to Peyton.
Well, Ken, I'll tell you one thing, Brian. That's why you couldn't be a general manager, because the NFL got rules and you play by the rules. You lose your job as a guy like Peyton Manning when you get hurt. You lose your job on the field. And Peyton Manning did so much and for the team and the organization since he's been there and winning. You don't just get rid of him just because he got hurt. I mean, you look at Bob Greasy when he played. They went to the Super Bowl. He didn't help him get there, but he got his job back. Terry Bradshaw, when he went to the Super Bowl, he got hurt, but he got his job back when he got there. NFL just usually get great stars their job back when they get healthy.
There's a reason. The NFL, what's it stand for, Ricky? It stands for not for long.
Yeah, well, I mean, but
and,
he's been there for
my point is
how
this.
many years he been there?
He's been there probably too long in some cases.
So that's a good example right there.
Let me just
but you don't take a guy his job just because he got hurt.
I'm not doing that.
Not a great player like that.
Let me quote this for you.
And then why would you give him his job back once? You saying that if Brock don't do this, you'll get Peyton his job back. I mean, why would Peyton want his job back then?
Because he's making nearly $20 million.
Yeah, well, you don't go like that.
When they benched Peyton against Kansas City, he had thrown 4 interceptions. He had a 0.00 passer rating against Kansas City. He still continues to lead the NFL in interceptions. I'm not trying to diss Peyton Manning. I love Peyton. I love the Manning family. All I'm saying is that if Brock Osweiler, in the opinion of Gary Kubiak, gives the Broncos the best chance to win, I say the heck with pride and ego. Play the guy that's going to give you the best chance to win.
Well, Peyton give you the best chance to win if he's healthy.
Not necessarily.
If he's healthy.
If he's healthy.
Right. Well, that's what we're saying. When he get healthy, he give you the best chance to win.
17 interceptions, my friend.
We say when he's healthy.
He was healthy in the original part of the season, wasn't he? I'm just saying, if Brock's got the hot hand, now if he does something wrong that forces him to lose that job, then I say, bring in Mr. Manning.
No, you don't take Peyton's job on that.
Just remember this, Peyton is a great regular season quarterback. 2-3 in the playoffs at Denver.
You can say the same thing here with the Saints. Drew Brees.
Well, we're not talking about the
but check
Saints.
it out though. Drew Brees is a great quarterback. Saints not going nowhere. They drafted the third quarterback in the draft.
Oh, I'm with you on
well,
that.
Listen, they drafted the third quarterback in the draft. He should be getting to play to see what the future looks like.
I
for the
agree
Saints.
100%.
Right,
with
that
you.
means they letting Winston play for Tampa. They
I
let
agree with
Mario
you.
play for Tennessee. So we got the third pick, and he haven't snapped the field yet.
That's a topic for another day, my
All
friend.
right.
I was going to say, how did we end up on Garrett Grayson in this conversation?
Where's Brandon
The
Weeden?
question's real simple. Is Peyton Manning the starter when healthy enough to return? The problem is he's never going to be healthy enough. Not at this stage of his career. That's not going to happen. He's at the end of his career, unfortunately. This very well might be his last season. When he played earlier this year, he wasn't anywhere near healthy. It's obvious he couldn't throw the ball very far or with much on it. And obviously, he's just not the same player. That said, if Kubiak thinks he's his best chance to win, then he'll put him back in. Denver is a Super Bowl winner waiting to happen, except for at the quarterback position. Is Brock Osweiler that guy? He's totally unproven. He hasn't gotten there. And the analogies drawn between guys of the past, very good. Greasy came back and reclaimed his starting job. And when you looked at Jeff Hostetler, remember him? Took the job when Sims was hurt. Sims comes back, he gets the job back. So precedent would say that Manning will probably get his job back. Is it the right thing? Not necessarily, based on where he's at this stage of his career. Very difficult question to answer because he is Peyton Manning. You know what he's capable of doing, but can he ever do that again? I have real doubts about that. When we return in just a moment, we'll talk college and high school football as Sports NOLA TV continues.